Tech, highfalutin, lazy, or foo-foo America gets, we will never stop hunting and fishing. This is the Hunting Quest. Hunting Quest. We take 1 hour of every week and talk about our favorite things in the world, hunting and fishing. You'll get tips and help on the fishing environment locally in the DMV area. Plus, we're going to have fun along the way. This is the Hunting Quest. And now your host, Mike Tippin and Bennett Malin.
Whoa, dude, I just got a notification on my phone that those guys over at the Hunting Quest are live right now. Dude, it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty. They're good guys.
Those guys are freaking losers, dude.
How's it going, Snotty?
Oh, dude, you know, we got the post-show suds over here. It's funny, Mike Larson texted me about it actually earlier today. Of him all laid up in bed, looked like he's dying. Everyone was telling the truth, man. You do get sick at these shows. Oh, we lost Mike. Oh. Mike's back?
I don't know what happened.
Mike's back. Cool. But yeah, Larson was texting me earlier, and he was like, dude, everyone was telling the truth, man. I did get sick at the show. I'm like, yeah, dude, you got the suds, dude. You got the suds.
Oh, man. Yeah, that vitamins and all that other wonderful non-drinking, non-alcoholic stuff pays off a little bit. So
yeah,
I almost got it kicked. You know, I think I did. So.
Yeah, it's not that. I'm not that bad. I got a little cough. Like once I'm up and moving and get going, I'm fine. But like first thing in the morning,
I brought it home to Allie.
Oh,
she is laid
just in time for Valentine's Day. Dang, dude.
Up. You know what I made for Valentine's Day?
That's messed up.
Chicken noodle soup.
Whew.
Noodle soup.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's just because she felt terrible. So,
oh god,
we both did, but I'm kicking it a little faster than she is. So.
Yeah, that happens.
So, I think we had a pretty good weekend. What do you think,
dude? I had a
birthday.
Yeah, it was a busy show this year.
Yeah.
I was freaking running around everywhere. I got a bunch of pictures I got to upload to the Instagram that I just haven't done yet for some reason.
Yeah, you got to do that.
We got an interview booked, or we got an interview done with Mike Larson while we were at the show. The audio is terrible.
What happened?
It's just really quiet for some reason.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. So
Figure it out.
Fighting that, trying to get it fixed. But we got our hunt with him booked for March the 8th and 9th.
8th and 9th, maybe.
That sounds right.
7th and 8th.
It's something like that. It's that Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
It's 8th and 9th.
Okay.
So 8th and 9th we'll be up in New York shooting some snows.
We're gonna be murdering some snows,
dude. I hope so. I hope
Did you see the one that he put up today?
I didn't see anything today.
Dude, thousands. I thought there were a lot when I was there. Thousands of them.
Well, they're getting hit with that big snowstorm still.
Yeah, I know.
So like he was saying, this big snowstorm's going to push them down, which is just about perfect. They're going to push a little bit further south, and then we're going to slide in there March 8th, and they should be starting to push back up north again. Yeah. So he said that's how they like to hunt them, where they kind of rebound back and forth up and down the state. It keeps them fresh, and they keep smacking them.
Dude,
I was like, hell yeah.
Epic. I mean, if you haven't, again, we talk, Mike's been on, we've talked to him a lot, but if you haven't seen some of his snow goose footage, or you haven't gone hunting with him, I don't know what you're waiting for. I mean, I've been with him twice this year, and they are epic hunts. I mean, I have been, it's terrible. It is absolutely terrible because I have been just 100% totally spoiled.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what, and even, I think our 2 days we're going to be hunting with, I want to say that Friday we're going with Noah.
Yeah. Sorry.
which will be fun. Because talking to him, he was like, "Oh, dude, we're just gonna go find a feed and just go lay out in the middle of the feed." I'm like, sign me up, dude.
Wait till you meet him, man.
He's fun.
Meet him.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He's like, dude, worst case scenario, we'll find a field and just go jump shoot it.
Yep.
He's like, if that's something that you guys want to do, he's still being the super professional guide. And I was like, dude, you know how much fun I'd have just riding around in a truck and jump out and go jump shoot a field of snow geese?
Yep.
Like, I'd do that all day long. And he's like, oh, we're gonna have a good time when you guys are up there.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, we are.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna be goofing.
Yeah, we like I said, I met him for the first time this last one, and he's a good dude, man. That whole outfit is top notch. So
yeah, they're all awesome.
A little bit of the crud left.
Hey, you got the suds going still.
But I'm hoping that this Widow Jane 10-year will knock it out.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, homage to Mr. Kyle.
I'm being a man and drinking a root beer right now, dude.
Yeah, that's my follow-up after that whiskey's gone. That's a smart move. But
dude, root beer's so good.
Yeah.
I love a good root beer. It's just hits.
Yeah, they go flat too fast, though, in my opinion.
Oh, dude, even a flat root beer is good.
Yeah,
dude, it doesn't matter.
I'm not going to turn down a flat root beer, but it's not.
Not your go-to?
Yeah, no.
Dang.
If I'm going to drink anything flat, it'll be ginger ale. Ginger ale flat.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's like the only, like, my go-to. If I'm not feeling good, flat ginger ale. Money every time.
So what else have we got? So we got that hunt booked. We saw Mr. Frank Smith at the show.
We did.
Talked to Frankie and got our...
you saw him. I didn't see him at all.
Yeah, so I saw him Friday. I think he was talking to us.
Yeah.
So we got our booth for the Virginia Sportsman Show.
Yep.
Which should be August. Right? It's in Doswell. It should be August, I want to say 5th, 6th, 7th this year.
Right.
It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
So
cool show.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So we got that house we got last year.
Yeah.
So the boys are talking about doing a little like bass fishing tournament or something. So I'm sure we'll get into some kind of trouble that weekend.
Of course. It's gonna be a fun show. I think it's gonna be a good time for sure.
Yeah. What else did we get done at the show this weekend?
We got to meet the dude from Extra Arm.
Yep.
Real big fan of him. He, for those of you who don't know, it's one of the things, if you've ever tried to film a hunt, you've got a million different products out there that, that are arms that'll help you, film stuff and do whatever. And some of them are a really good idea until you have to lug them into the woods. And some of them are just terrible ideas from the start, and they just seem to sell them pretty well. This guy's stuff is amazing. I mean, he went so far as to like bevel down the edges on the bases so it doesn't stick you in the butt while you're trying to climb up into the tree stand and stuff. So really, really well thought out product. He's got a lot more coming, and he's got a lot to offer, but we got to see some of the shooting sticks that he has, all all manufactured here. He's in Ohio, manufactures at his place. It's really cool. I'm a fan of his product and his thought process. And, we sat down and we talked with him. It's like, well, what about doing something like this? Or what? And he was like, yeah, man, we could do that. This and this and this. Well, here, so we're going to, hopefully we can convince him to come on here and, talk a little bit more about his products and stuff. So it'll be pretty cool. Yep.
And the other guy we talked to for a while is Jim Mueller Chokes. And I'm sold 100%. Hey, look at this guy. I got mine in my gun already. I put the turkey one in the end of my gun, and it looks sweet. But we went over. One of our friends had another outfitter there, had gone over and checked him out, and I've heard good things of Mueller Chokes before, and Craig comes back over and he's like, hey, you guys, like, somebody come over here and look at these with me. Cause like, I kind of want to buy one, but I want somebody else to come look at it with me. So like, if they're not good, you can tell me that they're stupid and we're not buying them. And so there was like 4 or 5 of us walked over there the one morning. We all bought at least one. Most of us bought 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't shot it yet, so I'm not going to say that they're great, but the guy seems like he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, that guy.
He was using a lot of words that were going over my head, and I was like, whoa. This guy may know what he's talking about here for a second.
Now the cool thing is that you got him to commit to coming to the podcast, right?
Yeah, so I think he's going to be on next week. I'm going to send him out an email tomorrow, just to touch base and remind him. But yeah, he should be on next week on the 21st to talk about those.
And talk about a busy damn schedule. That guy has got a busy schedule.
I say he's at NWTF this week, and he was like, yeah, man, like, we can figure something out. And he's like, this is when I get back. He's like, I got like a 3-day window before I'm gone again. If we can do something in there. I'm like, hey, that Wednesday works. If you want to do it, let's do it. And he put it in his calendar and, hey, send me an email to remind me. I can do that.
That guy's pretty impressive.
So, yeah, he's pretty cool.
Time with him, but he was, I was impressed for sure.
I'm really excited to go shoot these chokes. I got a turkey choke and I got a kind of mid-range duck choke from him too.
I got, what did I get? Take a look at this again.
I think you got the passing.
I did.
Yeah, I think you got passing too.
So we'll see how that goes.
So I was gonna talk to you about coming to shoot Saturday, but now Saturday is supposed to be a snowstorm here. So,
well, I think we probably go out to Peacemakers and see what we can do out there.
Yeah, but I don't want to drive out there in a snowstorm, dude.
Yeah, you do.
No,
but we can't do Saturday anyway. I got a birthday party to go to.
Whatever.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, we got to figure it out, dude. We got 3 weeks until we're going up to New York, and like 4 weeks until we're supposed to be doing another hunt. And then like 2 weeks after that, we're doing another hunt. And then like another week and a half after that, we're doing another hunt.
Yeah.
We got a lot of hunts coming up.
We do.
And I'd really like to use these Mueller chokes because I think they're going to be badass.
I think you're right. I think you're right, my friend. I think you're right. But I was researching something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mikey Research.
Mikey Research. And when I can't sleep, I just, I got to find something to kind of get my brain to quiet down. So, I started down this rabbit hole and I said, how do you make basic ballistic gel? Can you do that? Can you make ballistic gel?
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's not that hard.
Really?
And it's not that expensive.
Huh.
So I think what I'd like to do is I'd love to pattern some of these, these Mueller chokes on some ballistic gel and see how that turns out.
That'd be sick.
I think that'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah. And it's not like making, like, we don't have to have a microwave for it.
Oh, what?
We have one.
Easy, dude.
I mean, we got a microwave.
Yeah, we do have a crusty little microwave for melting plastics. Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of which, we got some, those plastics have held up pretty well.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I say we're rolling into that time of year too. We got to start, it's about time to start making some worms and craws and stuff like that. Get fishing again.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But, so yeah, but I'd like to talk with our folks and friends out at Peacemakers and see if they'd let us put a piece of ballistic gel out and test it out there and see what some of these chokes do and how they hit and different performances of different shells and types of shells and BB versus this versus that, all that. I think you had mentioned it. So I think we're going to try to make that happen. So I don't know when, but we'll have to figure out how.
We'll figure something out. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Can't be that hard.
Nah. And so I got to ask, we were at the show. What was your favorite? What was like the best thing you saw the whole time, or person, or anything?
Honestly, I think one of my favorites was that little Mossberg pump shotgun. That little turkey gun, dude. That thing was sweet.
I knew it.
So they have it's a from the factory. What is it? Their 590.
I think so.
Something like that. Like one of their, like kind of entry pump action shotguns. But they had one there that was a 20 gauge from the factory in Mossy Oak Bottomland with a Holosun optic already attached to it. Like 24-inch barrel. I mean, the thing was sweet.
It was pretty dope.
I think it'd have to be between that and the new Henry single shot shotgun. That thing's badass too.
Yeah, that Henry's. Look, I'm a fan of Henry's. The only and here's before I get started is I will say the one drawback about Henry's is you can't find their stuff. People just you can order them and they'll come in at some point.
Yep.
Maybe you get lucky and you're 3 weeks out. Maybe you get lucky and you're 30 months out. Who knows? But getting Henry's in is the difficult part, right? I do love that 410 lever action that they've got.
That thing is sick.
Oh, I tried to get one back when you first showed it to me. And, I was on the wait list, and finally I was like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
And they kept saying, nope. And I was like, I gotta have this. I gotta have this. And finally I was like, I just can't wait. So,
I don't gotta have this.
I don't gotta have it. Fine. I'll take my money and do nothing with it. But no, I like I think those are two solids for sure. I think my favorite of the show, number one, was kind of seeing folks that we hadn't seen in a long time. I hadn't seen Fish in a while. I hadn't seen, a lot of folks up there, but more importantly, we got to see Mr. Salter.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Dude, Fish scared the crap out of me the first day he was there. Cause I didn't know he was coming to the show that day. Cause he had worked at the hospital all night, got off at like 7:30 or something, and then came straight to the show. And so we're like, I was asking Travis, I was like, hey, is Fish coming today? He's like, oh no, he's working at he's working night shift tonight, blah, blah, blah. He might come up like this weekend or something. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And all of a sudden I'm sitting in the booth and I feel somebody grab my shoulder and he's like, brother. And I was like, oh, Fish. I was like, what's going on, dude?
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, seeing him and definitely seeing Mr. Salter and, glad that he's feeling better. And
yeah, for sure.
Man, he's
for sure.
He's back and active, ain't he?
He is. Well, he's got to be considering this is his big week coming up.
He was fired up at that show. So, and he's getting ready. He's getting ready for NWTF.
Yeah, not just any NWTF though. He's getting inducted into the NWTF Hall of Fame this week. So, obviously, congrats to Mr. Salter. For those of you who don't know that man, you should. If you have an ounce of turkey hunting in your blood, just start looking up, Eddie Salter and Eddie Salter calls. I worked for him in Bruton, Alabama. And
way back.
The nicest man you will ever meet in your life, has the coolest Hawaiian turkey shirt on the planet. And in my mind is truly what turkey hunters should be in this industry. So we were fortunate enough. We got we got this one from him. It's a metal top with a mossy oak on it. And he autographed it right there. You can't really see it real well, but he autographed it.
Oh yeah.
And then, we got another one of his aluminum calls, which the cool thing about the aluminum calls is they work in any kind of weather. Right. And, the most amazing part is that if you ever have any issues with any of his calls, you call him up and you're probably going to talk to him or somebody real close to him. It's not it's not like it's some, factory driven thing. It's, he's employing, small town, rural Alabama folks to build these things and
Right.
family at that. So, and those calls don't leave without him, saying, yeah, that's a call that I want to put my name on. So, we talked to him and he said you were going to get him booked for the show, right?
Yep. So we
after NWTF, right?
Yeah, I got to reach out to him after NWTF and see, try to find some time between turkey season. Be starting soon for those boys.
Oh yeah.
There ought to be.
Yeah, he's that's one thing you don't step in between right there. That's for sure. Is you do not get involved with anything related to turkey season. And I was told we're supposed to look at Facebook. Did we get something on Facebook?
We're supposed to look at Facebook. What are we supposed to be looking at Facebook for?
I don't know.
I don't have it up. Okay. Who said that?
I don't know. Allie.
Oh. Well, what's on? All right, now I'm curious.
Maybe it was a late post. I wasn't paying attention. I don't pay. You know me. I don't pay attention to my phone.
Yeah, that's right.
But so being down in the dumps, we that was my favorite of NWTF though. So, was seeing folks and having a good time. Obviously, hanging out with Travis, seeing Mike Larson. We got to meet some really cool folks, and one of the folks that I was really kind of glad that we got to meet was Rock Road Outfitters.
Mm-hmm.
Came highly recommended from Mr. Salter as far as a outfitter, and you get Mr. Salter's stamp of approval. In my mind, it's you just got kissed by God, so it's gonna be okay. And they were, how did you put it? It's like, it's like when you go to talk to them, it's like you're part of the family already.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're just fun, laid back, easy to talk to guys. Which is a very rare thing at that show. It's a lot of people with a lot of different outfitters that, my shit don't stink and I killed the best, we kill the biggest deer in the world. Nobody's ever killed more ducks than me. It's like,
we're the largest outfitter in the country.
It's like, all right, dude. No, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm the best deer hunter the world's ever seen. It's like
at least 2
okay.
million acres. And
it's like, dude, I've seen people kill deer wearing blue jeans and a jean jacket, dude. It ain't that hard.
Yeah. But I will say,
you're just in a good area.
Yeah. And if you're loose, my thought process though in this is, you hear these outfitters say we lease 1 million plus acres. We got 1 million acres to lease. Does that mean that you're leasing 1 million acres because your property sucks that bad? I mean, do you need 1 million acres to try to find a deer? I mean,
shouldn't.
Or are you just overhunting it that much? I mean, you need 1 million acres to support the hunters that you have.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see the leases.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't think you're leasing 1 million acres. I really don't. I don't think you're leasing 2 million acres.
No.
It's funny though, because we found, like, when we accidentally rolled up on those folks,
mm-hmm.
They just good people. But
yeah, Eli, when we rolled up and started talking to him.
Yeah. Totally.
Which we were actually, we were actually going to talk to somebody else. Yeah. And I was like, oh, hey, look, there's a Miriam's over there. Yep. Like, who are these guys? And we walked over there, and just super nice guy. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. I like this guy way more.
Yep. Instantly.
So I actually called him, what was it, Monday or Tuesday? Yeah, it was Monday afternoon.
Right.
So South Dakota's a draw state for your spring turkey tag. And I saw that the deadline was Monday. And I was like, all right.
You called him on Tuesday?
No, I called him Monday.
Okay.
So I called him Monday after work. I had already game planned it. I was like, cool. I'm going to get off work on Monday. I'm going to call Eli, make sure that I'm putting in for the correct tag, and then submit it.
Okay.
I get off work. I get home, start pulling it up because, I want to have it all pulled up so I can say, hey, cool, just real quick, this is the right thing, correct? And yep, all right, cool, got it. I go to pull it up, and the website says the drawing's closed. And I was like, what? What do you mean the drawing's closed? It goes through the 12th. And they're like, at 8 a.m. Eastern.
Oh.
And I was like, why? Why? Why would that be a thing?
Right.
And so I'm like, Jesus Christ. We just booked this hunt. I don't even have a chance of getting a tag because I missed the deadline to put in for it. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, all right, well, I'll call Eli and see what he says. Because there's still another tag we could potentially get that we're going to put in for here in a couple weeks. But I called him and explaining the situation. He's like, oh, dude, don't worry about it. It's the first round. You wouldn't have gotten drawn anyway. First round goes to the residents. I was like, what? I was like, oh, it's a separate drawing each time. There's 3 separate drawings. And then you can buy leftover tags at the end if you still didn't get drawn. I was like, oh, I thought it was like a put in one time and they do 3 rounds of drawing out of those people. He's like, no. It's a separate drawing each time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, Jesus Christ. So we just still got to figure out the Kansas tag.
Let me work on it.
Because we missed that one by 3 days. I was like, damn it. Because it's their first year of going to a draw.
Yep. I didn't know it. I had no idea that they were going to a draw. They've never been a draw state until
new for 2024.
But I'm going to talk to a buddy of mine, Scott Herman, who I believe it or not, I was in boot camp with.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, no shit. We still keep in touch, sending him a fishing pole because he broke his. And so the Hunting Quest is going to sponsor him with a new fishing pole.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him. I've got a lot of other contacts out there, but maybe if we're not hunting Kansas, we might be hunting the Red River. We'll see. But out in Oklahoma, to get that Merriam shot. So we'll see. To get that Rio shot.
Rio, yeah.
Sheesh.
Dude, I really maybe kind of letting the cat out of the bag. You know what I'm really, I think, most excited for?
What's that?
Is this reservation tag Merriam's. I don't know why, but just looking at the map and looking at where that reservation is, dude, to go up there and shoot a wild turkey off of an Indian reservation, that's just something like old school Wild West shit to it.
Yep.
Like, because I've been up there before. Dad and I have been up there. And Dad says every time, and ever since, yeah. And ever since he first said it to me, imagine being the first person to have ever seen that.
Hell no.
Like you're on a horse.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna go that direction.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep the sun at my back until.
And I'm gonna go that way for a day, and that's my home now.
Yeah.
Dude, it's insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's insane, especially up there too, because you can see forever.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yeah, your line of sight from the ground is 20 miles.
Yeah.
Just every direction as far as you can see. It's 20 miles. And there is nothing.
Don't
there
let
ain't
the cat
it.
out of the bag, though.
Oh, see, we lost him. We got to talking about it. Oh, jeez. Mikey's computer's messed up. Oh, here he is.
I got a Windows update.
Oh, rip.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, man, but it's been flaky for the best. But what I was just saying is you're going to let the cat out of not just let the cat out of the bag. You're going to let everybody know that Russia is like a really cool place to go and hunt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's between Russia and like Sweden, super cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of, actually,
shout out to our buddy James.
Actually, Sweden. So I was watching a video the other day of these guys that went to Sweden to shoot a barnacle goose.
What?
You ever seen a barnacle goose?
Yeah.
Dude, they're
I
sweet.
didn't know they were in Sweden. Though.
Apparently, that's like where they are.
One of the only place they are.
Yeah, that's like one of the only places they are.
Here's some.
And so I had gone to a place in Maryland. It's a pretty well-known like waterfowl photography spot. Rolled up there and I was talking to some guys. The one guy's been a professional photographer for 32 years. That's all he does is he travels North America, travels the world, but mostly travels North America to take pictures of different waterfowl. Or not necessarily waterfowl, just wildlife in general. Sure. He's from Montana. Dude was super cool. But so I got to talking to him and I was like, oh, like you just here for a couple days? And he's like, oh no, tomorrow I'm going to Delaware. And I was like, oh, that's cool. What are you going to Delaware for? Apparently there is a marina over there, like some harbor, that has a barnacle goose sitting in it. Like they're not supposed to be in North America.
Somebody brought him.
Either that or I've seen stories of like big storms rolling across the Atlantic will carry shit over, but I was like, whoa, like homie is lost. Yeah, but apparently it's just a lone barnacle goose sitting by itself in this like harbor.
Yeah, if you've never seen a barnacle goose,
damn, that's cool.
Go find one.
They're super cool looking.
They're super cool. They are really cool. But that's cool. I didn't know there was one in Delaware, man. That'd be cool as hell.
I know. I was like, damn, do I get up early and drive over there tomorrow? Because he was like telling me the name of the marina and stuff. And I was like, dang. Do I get up early and just drive over there? That'd be cool.
Get some pictures?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine the fun if you shot that thing.
Oh, it'd be worth it.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. One. One of one.
Yeah, just one, dude.
So the other thing I was going to say is that, so we were supposed to, obviously we were supposed to be, Tuesday was Fat Tuesday, right?
It did be.
And, our buddies at Planet Trotline.
Yeah, old Cotton Candy Randy made an appearance this year.
Our boys decided to show up for sure. And girls.
Yep.
Planet Trotline was certainly the pinnacle there with
this damn Windows update's gonna get him, ain't it?
With this thing, man.
This damn Windows update's getting your ass today.
Yeah, I got it. I don't know, man. It might be a quick podcast tonight, man. But
yeah.
Oh yeah. So our folks down at in Louisiana, Cotton Candy Randy, Wes, and Emily, and everybody, Baxter, they all showed up, right? So, but you could see in the picture, Planet Trotline was represented. So, now they suffered through Ash Wednesday, and so now they're headed off to different things, but man, those folks, I feel certain that they did it right. So.
Yep. I saw a picture yesterday, and it was the scene from The Hangover when they're all in the three of them are all standing in the elevator, and it just said Louisiana on Ash Wednesday. And it's the three of them like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Oh shoot!
And what else was it that I was gonna bring up something that and then we were supposed to do crawfish. Obviously, this is all before the suds hit me, right?
Oh yeah.
But, we were gonna do crawfish, so I called Carl, right? And I called Wes, and Wes sent me to Carl. And for those of you who don't know Carl, you never met him, but Carl's about, he is part of the swamp. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he is about as Cajun as they come, and as real can be, and is one of the coolest people you'll meet. If you ever go to Bayou Pigeon, pretty much everybody knows Carl, but he's just a good dude. So I called him, and he goes, Mike, he goes, yeah, Baxter West said you probably call, but he goes, it's gonna cost you. He goes, it's $400 for a sack right now, if we can even make it. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, the crawfish, and him and I are kind of the same notion, is that dry spell while we were down there really, really did a number on them.
Yep.
So a 40-pound sack of crawfish right now is $400. So
Phew.
and that's, that's a fair price right now.
Right.
But he flat out told me, he goes, Mike, you really don't want this. He goes, we might go out and we might go out and do a run, but that Cajun just, he goes, but we can't even get maybe a couple of sacks. So it's gonna be a tough year for the crawfish. Hopefully it picks up, but they're kind of coming to a little late in the season. Normally January, February is their kind of a hotter season, and it's like they just ain't got it. So but old Carl, he did say hello. He told me to tell you hello.
Hell yeah, he's cool as hell.
Oh yeah.
That dude is real deal. Yeah. Swamp people, Cajun. I mean, he looked like he'd go out and punch an alligator in the mouth for fun.
Oh yeah. And laugh about it.
Oh yeah. He's got that wild fireside Cajun to him. He's good people.
He is. He's good people to know, that's for sure.
That's
diesel
right.
fuel and corn.
Yeah.
We won't talk any more than that. Just diesel fuel and corn. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus.
But anyway, we got our shout out there to Cotton Candy Randy. Hope they're doing well, and want to make sure that they survive through the Mardi Gras, and that they made it through Lent and all of that. So,
oh yeah.
I don't know, man. What else we got to talk about?
That's about all I got, dude. I'm about hungry too.
Yeah, man. I got leftover chicken noodle soup that I'm gonna go eat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I got some leftover tuna steaks in the fridge.
Dude, I'll tell you, wait. I will tell you, that was on point.
That shit was nice.
That was on point. If y'all need somebody to chef for you, I'm sure Bennett could, old Benny there could pick up some. He could pick up some extra work right there cooking like that.
It was the first time I've ever made it.
No way.
Yep.
Did Dad help?
First time I ever did it.
Did Dad help?
No, I watched a YouTube video because obviously you want that middle.
Yep, Dad. Yep, this was Dad's help right here.
You want that middle to still be raw, So I was watching a guy do it, and he was explaining, it's about 1 minute and 30 seconds, depending on the size and how hot your pan is, and blah, blah, blah.
Measuring, weren't you?
And he's like, basically, it boils down to get your pan super, super hot, get a good crust on the tuna steak, throw it in the pan, and by the time you're like, all right, cool, it's been in the pan for a second, flip it. And then when you're at the point where you're like, there's no way it's finished, it's got to keep cooking, pull it out. He explained it as like, you should be scared. Like, you should know that you'll know that it's still raw, and that's what you want.
Did you set the smoke alarms off?
No, I didn't. I did good. I did good this time. Last week, set the smoke alarms off.
Yeah, see, I do that in like steaks. Like if I'm cooking a steak in a pan, and I get a pan like super hot, and our house is tied into the alarm system. The alarm system's tied into the fire fire department.
Yeah.
And I found out something. If you have an alarm system, at least this one, I won't tell you which one it is, but this alarm system, they will roll the fire department and then call you while they're on the way.
Yeah.
And if you don't answer, they're showing up.
Yeah.
They are showing the hell up. So I was like,
I've had that happen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, our old house, we had a alarm system like that, and we're cooking, and yeah, same thing. Smoke detectors are going off. I'm freaking out. Like, there's no actual fire. I'm just freaking out, like annoyed and pissed off that it's loud and chirping because it's annoying as shit.
Of course.
And we finally get it to shut off. And go back to what I was doing, and I hear a fire truck roll up, and I'm like, what the hell? And here they come walking down our driveway. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's
it's not even that much smoke.
Right?
Like, Jesus.
At least they didn't charge you for it. So
Yeah. Well, we basically just like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I didn't call you.
yeah, well, the alarm system does.
Yeah, that's on them. They want to. I didn't tell them to call you.
Well, in my county, you have to fill out a form every year. And yeah, it's a whole thing. And I'm not a big fan. Whether you have an active alarm or whether like it's actively monitored or not.
Huh.
So it's crazy. But it's I don't know.
It sounds kind of annoying.
I will share with you one of the things that I saw today.
Oh boy.
I love memes, right? But this wasn't even a meme. Right. And this was from the Wadsworth Police Department.
Where's that at?
I don't know. I was trying to figure it out, and but I don't know. But it's legit. And it's a written reprimand.
Oh God.
Right.
These are good. These are always good.
Officer name K9 Zorro. Reason, unsatisfactory work performance. Description of violation. On November 8th, 2023, Officer Zorro engaged in conduct unbecoming a canine officer by attempting to apprehend a skunk. Dude, you have to see the pictures too.
Oh, it's disgusting.
The suspect resisted arrest, spraying canine Zorro, and ultimately managed to escape. The resulting odor created a hostile work environment for his handler. And coworkers. And you can ridiculous. See this dog getting scrubbed, and you're like, oh man.
Oh, dude, that's bad.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. But I will tell you, whoever wrote up the written reprimand,
that's funny.
That's pretty solid. And K9 Zorro, that was a win in my book. Sorry you got away. Just don't try to apprehend him next time. Leave it to the animal control officers. They're good at it. Oh man.
Oh, dude, I'd be so pissed.
Oh God, yes.
100%. you got to get him and put him back in your truck.
Yeah. And it's gonna smell for days. For days. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know which one's worse. If your dog gets a hold of a porcupine or a dog gets a hold of a skunk.
I mean, skunk's probably cheaper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. But
porcupine don't smell though.
Yeah, well they do, but not that bad.
Not for weeks.
Yeah.
In your patrol car.
Exactly. But I feel bad for anybody they do have to pick up in that, that would.
Oh, dude, that'd be the worst. Yep. I mean, you probably deserve it, but like.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna say you don't, but. Oh man.
Like, oh God, dude, it smells in here. Yeah, get over it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
They don't care. Keep complaining, dude. I don't care.
Yeah, shut up back there.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, well, this is the way it should be.
Yep. Well, right on, Mikey. You got anything else?
Oh, one thing.
Oh.
Shout out to Mr. Van Hale. We missed him at the show.
Oh yeah, he's out chasing lions.
Yeah, he broke his back too. So,
broke his back chasing lions. How does that work? How do you break your back and then you're still out chasing lions?
We got to talk to him and find out the rest of that story.
I'm 90% sure he's like at least half Terminator.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
He's got to be.
I told you. Look, I told you when we first talked to him. I said, look, if there was ever a guy that you wanted in a bar fight on your side, it's him. There's a reason why I said that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Not wrong.
You were not wrong on that one.
So, Mr. Hale, hope you're recovering. Hope you had a good lion hunt. We saw some good pictures. We'll definitely have to. We've been trying to get him to rebook, onto the show.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's got a lot of stuff going on. So, but we did stop by his booth. The folks there were super amazing. They were very nice, very kind. They represented well for Van Hale Outfitters and or Trophy Outfitters. And Van, you were missed. We were hoping to see you. But we'll catch you again soon. So
Hell yeah.
And I think that's about everything. We got a new sponsorship on the way, though. I forgot to tell you about that.
Who's that?
I can't tell you yet.
All right, fair
I
enough.
can tell you after.
Okay.
It's a pair of boots.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Woo.
You weren't checking your email, were you?
My personal email or the info quest, the hunting quest email?
Info.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
I have it up. I haven't looked through it yet.
Yeah. You don't have to, but that's okay.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Well, right on. That's all I got.
Yeah, I ain't got anything else. Tracy, you did good raising a kid, or you did tell Ashley we said congratulations and that we're really proud of her and we're glad that she represents the FFA. Did I get that right this time?
FFA. Yeah.
FFA.
Not the FAA.
No. And and that, if we can do anything to help out, let us know.
All
got
right.
anything, Benny?
That's all I got. We'll see y'all next week. Hopefully we've got Jim Mueller with us. We'll talk about some cool choke tubes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, right on. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye, everybody.
See you, Mike.
You've been listening to The Hunting Quest. No matter how crazy, high-tech, or lazy the rest of the country gets, we will always be hunting and fishing. If that's you, you've found your new family. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. Reach out to us by email at info@thehuntingquest.com. And check us out on Instagram and YouTube at The Hunting Quest. See you next time.